What's up, everybody? This is Reverend Guns, and today we're going to be taking apart and cleaning a Smith & Wesson 686 357 Magnum. So the first thing we want to do is a safety check. Right here, there's a switch. It pushes forward. You'll want to push it forward, and that will allow you to pop the cylinder out. Now you can look down the cylinder here and see there's absolutely nothing in it. Okay? Now that we know it is safe and clear, we're going to go ahead and start cleaning. There really isn't much to take apart. Best thing to do is leave it open. So I'm going to grab my cleaner here and give this a quick spray down. There we go. I don't need it that strong. There we go. Anyway, get this thing covered anywhere you can get it. Alright, so while that's soaking for a moment, let's explain what tools I got sitting here. Got a soft bristle brush. This is pretty much what I use for everything. It's not going to hurt the stainless steel finish here, so we'll work with that. I got a harder bristle brush. This is for a real stubborn carbon. I've got a 357 barrel brush. We'll use that to clean out the barrel. I've got a 357 Jag. This is what we use to finish off cleaning the barrel. Tools up here we don't need. I've got some gun oil, a gun oil rag, some patches, and Q-tips come in handy. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to start with the cylinder and the barrel. You can use your barrel brush to get in the cylinder here and give it a nice little scrub down. Pretty simple, right? Alright. Now we'll move to the barrel. Normally I'm going to tell you that you do not want to go in from this end of the barrel. You always want to go in from the back. But on revolvers, that's very difficult to do. So you're going to have to go in through the muzzle end here to clean it. Now here's the thing. You want to make sure that your rod is longer than the barrel. You do not want to clank against this or ding it or chip it or anything that could cause it to bang up against that, because it can cause accuracy issues and other problems. So when you put it in, be careful with it and make sure you push all the way through, but don't bang the end of the muzzle there. So go through, be gentle with it, it's not going to hurt you. And just go through it a few times until you feel it smoothing out and get easier to push through. And once you've done that, we can go at it with the brush. Let's go at everything we can with the brush here and get it clean. I like to start with the cylinder. Push out the cylinder rod and kind of get that a little bit. We want to use the detail end to get in the small crevices and harder to reach places. Alright. Get around the sight. Get around the hammer. Let's get the trigger. Alright, I've got everything pretty well scrubbed down. We can start wiping stuff down. I'm going to start with the jag first and clear out the cylinders and then clear out the barrel. Jags are really easy to use if you've never used one. This one is the 357 9mm one. You take a patch, it's got a little tit on the end, you stab it right in the middle and then you feed it through. So it's pretty simple thing to do. And we'll do so a little dirty there. Run that through again. Still dirty. I like to make sure my stuff's nice and clean. Alright, go to the second one here. Good. Go to the next one. Alright. This should be the last one. Alright. Now we're going to do the same thing to the barrel. Again, you want to make sure that your rod is longer than the barrel. That way you don't hit the end and chip it or dent it. We don't want to damage it in any way. So let's take a clean one here. Push it on through. That's pretty gross. A lot better. Let's do another one. That looks pretty good. I'm going to do one more just for good measure. Not going to hurt anything. You can't do this too many times. So, stick it in, feed it through. Alright, yeah, that looks pretty good. So, we'll go on to the next step. Let's give it a wipe down and get all of this excess cleaner off of here. We don't want anything left on here. Okay. Awesome. Get the grip real good. Alright. Time for some lube. So I have a little cloth here that I use just for oil, so it's not contaminated with anything else. So, and I'll take my oil and whoop. That came out pretty quick. Now on revolvers, there really isn't much to oil here. So I like to do the cylinder pin itself. Work that in real good. I like to do the cylinder latch here just to get free movement in there. You could do the hammer if you wanted. I don't see any need to do that. As long as it's clean, you're good to go. And that's pretty much it. We'll grab a clean rag here and give this, I gotta do it. So we'll grab a clean rag here and do one little final wipe down. Make sure there's nothing left on here. Everybody likes a clean gun. This is your time to make it polished up and shine. And Right. And there you have it. We have just cleaned and lubed a Smith & Wesson 686. This is a 357 Magnum. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I also offer the online course to get your Texas license to carry a handgun. It's the 4-hour class broken down into segments and saves your progress so you can do it at your own pace. After completing the course, you can print your certificate. Then it'll help you locate an instructor close to you, no matter where you are in Texas, so you can complete the shooting portion of the course. This is all certified by the Texas Department of Public Safety. Check it out at reverendguns.com. If you have any questions or comments, please add them below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more firearms education.